crown, and that was back in, was that in July? July. And I wanted to make sure that I honor these kids because, you know, it's very important. For me, everything that I learned in life, I learned between those white lines on a ball field, okay? And I just want to impress upon you the fact that I, an old guy like me, still remembers the things that happened on the ball field. You know, how to win with grace, how to lose with class, how to be a team and to support your teammates when, you know, maybe they're struggling with a 0 for 10 or something like that. So, and also to be good to your opponent. If the opponent wins or the opponent loses, I mean, to treat them with respect as well. Here in the Common Council and city government, I'm on another team. I'm no longer on a ball team. I'm on a team of 7. These are my ball players right here. These guys sitting here at these desks. Those are the 7 counselors. And I also have a city attorney that sits up there. So we actually have a team of 9, which is perfect for a baseball game. So anytime you guys want to play, let me know. You know, you got a spot as 5 or 6 runs though. All right, we probably can only play 3 or 4 innings. So without further ado, I do want to read the proclamation. In recognition of the Oswego Little League 12 and under All-Star Team Tournament Champions. This is August 26, 2024. Whereas the players, Otis Ellison, Shawnee Baldwin, Ryan Battelle, Brody Burdick, Alex Daigle, Luke Canali Giberson, Michael Johnson III, Grayson Joseph, Michael, how do you say that? Krosick? I should have practiced. See, there's a good reason you should always practice. Jacob Murray, Julian Ramos, Nolan Sweet, Matthew Woodruff, making up the 2024 12 and under All-Star Little League baseball team that practiced all season very hard. Whereas all their efforts, practicing and working together as a team, earned the 12 and under All-Star team entrance to the District 8 Danny Cavallo District Only All-Star Tournament Championship. Whereas despite a 3-run deficit in the 5th inning, wow, the team put their motto, "The work's not done until full effect," showcasing an exciting comeback where the 12 and under team, the game becoming the tournament champion, won the game, becoming the tournament champion. Whereas this is the first championship title earned by a 12 and under team after multiple trips to the final. Good job, guys. Whereas the 2024 12 and under All-Star Little League baseball team was led by a dedicated coaches of Kyle Perez, Sean Baldwin, Sam Henderson, and Mike Johnston. Now, therefore, I, Robert A. Corradino, Mayor of the City of Oswego, do hereby acknowledge and applaud the hard work and accomplishments of the Oswego Little League 12 and under All-Star Team Tournament Champions, signed Robert A. Corradino. Round of applause. I've got certificates for all the ball players. You want to start passing those out on your side? And then pass them on this side. Let's see if we got enough on each side. We'll take a nice group photo. I'm sorry, Coach, would you like to say a few words? I think that would be appropriate, don't you think? Before we go too far.
Unprepared, I think, is the word I'm looking for, but no, it was very exciting. Couldn't be more thankful for our kids and our coaching staff and all the hard work they put in. Well deserved, and like I said, unprepared, but they were prepared, and it shows. And again, couldn't be more proud of these guys. So thank you.
Okay, how about a team picture? We've got city employee and all the parents. If you want to take a picture, come on up.
No worries. Thank you. Smile. Oh, that's not gonna work. You're good. Yep, there you go. Good job, Sean. Smile. Nice. Shawnee.
Okay, we're going to hold the first public hearing, I should say. It's scheduled for 7. We're just a few minutes late. Please call the roll.
His Honor the Mayor.
Here.
Counselor Walton.
Here.
Counselor Burridge. Here. Counselor Benucci.
Here.
Counselor Walker. Here. Counselor Gosick.
Here.
Counselor Plunkett.
Here.
Counselor Allen. Here. All present.
Okay, this is the public hearing that's proposed law number 2 of the year 2024. And let me check the sheet to see if anybody signed up. There's one person signed up, and that's Lee Walker Jr. No, this is law number 2. Okay. There's nobody else signed up. Is there somebody else that would like to speak about law number 2 of the year 2024? Anybody? Okay, I don't see anybody. So at this point, I need a motion to adjourn. Counselor Burge, Counselor Walker. Please call the roll.
Counselor Benucci.
Yes.
Counselor Walker. Yes. Counselor Gosick.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Allen.
Yes.
Counselor Walton.
Yes.
Counselor Burridge.
Yes.
Resolution passes 7-0.
Okay, that meeting is over. Now it's time for the proposed Bell Atlantic Mobile Systems LLC special use permit for wireless telecommunications facility. That public hearing is starting now. Please call the roll.
His Honor the Mayor.
Here.
Counselor Walton.
Here.
Counselor Burridge. Here. Counselor Benucci.
Here.
Counselor Walker. Here. Counselor Gosick.
Here.
Counselor Plunkett.
Here.
Counselor Allen.
Here.
All present.
I see we have one person, I believe, signed up. Does it say Jeff Twitty? Nixon Peabody? All right. Just a quick reminder, during the public hearing, there is no profanity, no name-calling, no personal attacks, and please keep it to 5 minutes or less.
All right, sounds good. I'll keep it short. Good evening. My name is Jeff Twitty. I'm an attorney with Nixon Peabody here tonight on behalf of Verizon Wireless. I just wanted to share a few words about the application. It is for a rooftop co-location wireless telecommunications facility at 29 East Cayuga Street. Really just to keep it brief, the purpose of this application and this project is to fill a coverage gaps that Verizon Wireless has identified in this portion of the city of Oswego. So I don't know if there's going to be a question and answer portion later on in the meeting, but just wanted to make sure that was on the record. Thank you all.
All right, thank you. He was the only person that had signed up. Anybody else that would like to speak about this particular issue? All right, seeing none, can I have a motion to adjourn? Counselor Walton, Counselor Benucci. Please call the roll.
Counselor Benucci.
Yes.
Counselor Walker. Yes. Counselor Gosick.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Allen.
Yes.
Counselor Walton.
Yes.
Counselor Burridge.
Yes.
Resolution passes 7-0.
Okay, that closes that meeting. We now have another public hearing for the proposed local law number 3 of the year 2024. Please call the roll.
His Honor the Mayor.
Here.
Counselor Walton.
Here.
Counselor Burridge.
Here.
Counselor Benucci.
Here.
Counselor Walker. Here. Counselor Gosick.
Here.
Counselor Plunkett.
Here.
Counselor Allen.
Here.
All present.
Thank you. There is no one to speak to this, and again, this is proposed local law number 3 of the year 2024. Is there anybody that's here that didn't sign up that would like to speak? Seeing none, can I have a motion to adjourn? Counselor Allen, Counselor Plunkett. Please call the roll.
Counselor Benucci.
Yes.
Counselor Walker. Yes. Counselor Gosick.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Allen.
Yes.
Counselor Walton.
Yes.
Counselor Burridge.
Yes.
Resolution passes 7-0.
Thank you. Okay. We actually, by law, we have to wait for the next meeting, which is supposed to start in 4 minutes. So that will start exactly at 7:15. Time for the proposed 2025 city operating budget hearing. Please call the roll.
His Honor the Mayor.
Here.
Counselor Walton.
Here.
Counselor Burridge.
Here.
Counselor Benucci.
Here.
Counselor Walker. Here. Counselor Gosick.
Here.
Counselor Plunkett.
Here.
Counselor Allen.
Here.
All present.
Thank you. I believe Mr. Lee Walker, who was on one of the other sheets, wanted to talk at this one. Other than that, there's nobody else here, but you'll get an opportunity after he speaks. And Mr. Walker, remember what I said earlier, no profanity, no name-calling, no personal attacks, and keep it to 5 minutes.
Absolutely, no rock throwing.
Thank you.
Lee Walker, City of Oswego, live at 131 West Albany Street. I consider myself a large taxpayer in the city. Wanted to talk about a few things. I don't know if you guys have talked about it, I hope you have. Why are we renting at least 3 different buildings in the City of Oswego? East Bridge Street, West First Street, Liberty Street. We have enough room to accommodate this. That would be one way to save a few dollars. A few dollars, 1 + 1 is 2, and you keep adding from there. You guys bought the Shapiro building, took it off the tax rolls at $1 million. Well, after what we just went through recently, I'd like to see that sold and put back on the tax rolls. Mothball the whole project altogether. Keep the police station where it is. I see we're putting a new roof on it. I don't know the price of the roof, but I have no problem. You got to maintain your buildings. Recently, we bought some new community resource cars. Driving through Fulton one day, I see them getting all dialed up with new stickers in Fulton. Why isn't that work being done in-house? If you can't do it in-house, why are we giving it to Fulton? Give it to our own people that live in this community and work in this community and pay taxes for this community. Another thing that's a pet peeve I've had for a long time, I think one of the only ones that voted against it was Councilman Walker. Common Council President and Vice President get paid extra money each year. It's going on for a long time. What do they do for that extra money? I was told they helped with the budget and stuff. Did they help with the budget? I'd like to see someone give a little bit back to us that are the taxpayers and get what everybody else is paying the rest of the councilors. It used to be just a high honor to be a Common Council President and Vice President. So, and for years it wasn't. I don't believe there wasn't a Vice President, but I could be wrong. Another pet peeve I have, I'd like to see, if you want to work for the city, live in the city, pay taxes in the city. Park all city vehicles at night. Why are we letting everybody take them home and sit out in the streets at night when we're having cars vandalized, broken into? Park them every night. If some are essential workers and they get an emergency call, pay them mileage. Why are we just letting out cars all over the city? And if you know what I do for a living, I own rental property, real estate. That's what I do all day long. I see more city vehicles than our townies driving around. Cars, trucks, everywhere. I've been out to the DPW recently, looking around. There's at least 20 vehicles out there. They're stuffed in the corner, been there 6, 8 months. It's called Auctions International. Put them on there and sell them. Bring some income back into the city. Maybe you can buy another truck with one if you sell a bunch of them. I've always said that. City of Oswego's taking a lot of property. You're going to be getting more with these taxes increases, even though it's only 5%. There's a lot of vacant houses, abandoned houses. City's taken back. Recently, I bought a couple through the auction. Maybe give them to real estate and see if they can sell some of them. And the biggest one I wanted to share with you was in 2023, my assessments was $2.5 million. In 2024, the new reval that we did, my taxes went up to $4.2 million. Paid over $10,000 to have appraisals. Turned them in, didn't get hardly any relief at all from that. So city taxes last 23, I paid $41,000. This year, next year, I'll be paying $63,000. That's city only. You know what the highest is, it's not the city. School taxes. What are my school taxes gonna be? What are my county taxes gonna be? You're working me right out of business, and whether you guys know it or not, you're my partners. You guys are the ones I look to keep taxes stable so I can keep the houses going. I can't imagine if I had huge mortgages on a lot of them, I wouldn't make it. And I've been doing it for over 30 years. So I'd like to see some cuts. I've never, ever had a problem paying my fair share of taxes. So it started out at 5%. I applaud you for reducing it. I'd like to see it lower. I'd like to see somebody make some motions on some of the things I talked about, give some good faith back to the citizens. And I appreciate your time. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Walker. As I said, there was no one else that was signed up. Is there anybody else in the audience that would like to speak? Gentleman in the back corner, come on up. State your name and your address. And again, no profanity, no name calling, no personal attacks, and a 5-minute time limit, please.
Name's Gary Thompson, 27 Hart Street. Good evening, Mayor, Common Council. First, I'd like to say I applaud you guys for trimming down the budget. You guys spent 4 hours here last Monday. You guys asked a lot of questions, and you made some good moves. That's something I don't think we've seen a lot over the years. And the other thing is the past administration, 8 years or so ago, took on the city with a $1.6 million deficit. That administration made the appropriate cuts, a lot of tough cuts, to balance the budget. We all think we knew it was too good to be true that for 8 years we could go without a tax raise and balance the budget. So maybe things should have been done a little differently the past 8 years. Maybe some more questions should have been asked, and maybe some different decisions should have been made on spending. Because to be honest with you, with all due respect, I mean, it seems like you guys got dumped on a mess. To start this new administration off with a $4 million deficit is quite the hurdle to jump over. But to watch it grow to $8 million is just shocking, of course. I don't know if it was a misquote or it's an actual quote, but in the Syracuse.com, Mayor Cordino, he said without the reassessment, there would have been a $21 million deficit with a tax increase of 16%. I think the deficit part was probably a misprint, but the 16% wasn't, right?
Correct.
So, I mean, the reassessment was a very tough hit on our residents. It crippled a lot of them. And to think that without that, we would have had a 16% tax increase, it almost feels like the reassessment sort of bailed the city out, but still left a deficit. And the thing is with the budget, you know, I'm on the budget committee at my workplace. I've done this stuff too. When you end the year with a deficit, you start the new budget cycle with a deficit. So tonight I asked the council, you know, how do we prevent this from growing even more? Because the more it grows, the more the community suffers in services and programs, because eventually you have to make those tough cuts. The one thing I'm asking the council tonight is that I want to point out, last year I was here for the budget meeting, lasted about 5 minutes, no one spoke, but the council unanimously approved withdrawing $4 million from savings to balance the budget without a question. So I don't see how it's, one thing, the savings account is taxpayers' money, and when your savings account is big, and like what the past administration said was too much, that means that people have been taxed too much. So what would it hurt to draw $500,000 now that you guys dwindled down the budget? I think the deficit's around $500,000. To draw $500,000 from savings, or even $1 million, and give these people a tax cut. We took a blow with the reassessment, You guys had the power tonight to give us a break and allow us to recoup from the assessment. And that gives you guys a chance to balance the budget without any impact, and gives you guys a whole year to work out the problems, to start asking questions. Why do we keep under budgeting for our field? What positions are needed and whatnot. There's a lot of work to be done to not end up in the same hole a year from now. So I think the right thing to do is to draw from the savings, our taxpayer money. It will leave you plenty left, as I think we have about $12 million. So $1 million left, no? Well, whatever's left, 500,000 shouldn't be too much to ask for. Cut us a break at zero. I think it's honorable what you guys did, working hard to trim the budget. And more than anything, I like to see the 4-hour meetings where you guys are really pounding away at it. That was good to see. So I think you got one more piece to do, and that's to pull from savings and cut us a break. Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you. As I said, there wasn't anybody else signed up. Is there anybody else in the audience that would like to speak to this? Yes, lady in the front row.
Good evening. My name is Mary Watson. I live in the 7th Ward, and I'm a life resident of Oswego, and I would like to applaud the council for this year's budget. I think it's realistic. I think it's not realistic to kick the can down the road for yet another year, as has been mentioned. I think that the budget increase has been whittled down to 3.7%, and that in the last 8 years, everyone was happy to accept a 0 increase. After 8 years, 3.7% is more than reasonable, and I applaud you all. Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else? I did want to clarify several points that I heard in one of the speakers tonight. I'm well versed on the budget, I think more so than somebody who just gave it a quick look over. But the speaker mentioned that on one side he said we shouldn't have taken $4 million from the savings account, and then this year he's saying we should take $500,000 from the savings account. So I'm not sure what that person was talking about, because to me it's two different things. To be honest, I was on the council, and that $4 million, we could have done it in many different ways as far as whether we took $4 million or $2 million. But again, this year we used good financial and fiscal responsibility in doing this budget, and a municipality has to have somewhere between 10 and 15% of their budget in their general fund or savings account. And we cannot take any money out of general fund because we're right at the minimum that we need for our general fund savings. And if anybody wanted to question that, they could have come to me and I would have told them, or any one of the counselors, because they were well aware of that as well. So again, I feel between the council and myself that we used good judgment on a very, very challenging budget. This was my 9th budget, and we worked very hard. And the department heads also worked very hard. And to demean them by saying that we shouldn't raise taxes by 3.63% because we should use general fund, which we cannot, I think it's irresponsible to do that. The budget rate at this point is 3.63, and after 8 years, no tax increase. Let me backtrack. No tax increase is acceptable, but 3.63 after 8 years of no tax increases? Give me a break. Any other counselors have anything to say? All right, no one else wants to speak? Please call the roll. Oh, no, I need a motion to adjourn. Counselor Plunkett, Counselor Burridge. Please call the roll.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Counselor Walton.
Yes.
Counselor Burge.
Yes.
Resolution passes 7-0.
Okay, at this time, we have public session. And here's the sheet for public session. I have one person that has signed up for public session, a Dan Harrington. Please step up and state your name. Again, no profanity, no name calling, no personal attacks, and a 5-minute limit, Mr. Harrington.
I'll try not to.
Thank you.
Okay, my name is Dan Harrington. I'm the director of HarborFest. Good evening. Well, I live in Oswego all my life. Good evening, Mayor Cordito, council members, and members of the public. I'm here tonight to thank everyone from City Hall, the Oswego Police Department, the Oswego Fire Department, the Port of Oswego, and all the other agencies involved with this year's HarborFest. I wanted to extend a special thank you to Lieutenant Stephen Merritt of Oswego Fire Department for his work in taking care of our Part 18 from the New York State Department of Health to allow HarborFest to happen. I also want to give a ton of thanks to the Oswego City DPW Commissioner, Craig Rebior, and his team for all the help that they gave before, during, and after HarborFest. The festival wouldn't have happened without their help. In my eyes, the 35th running of Oswego HarborFest was a great success. Again, thank you very much, as Oswego HarborFest looks forward to 2025. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Harrington. Again, this is public session. You can talk about anything. Is there anybody else that would like to speak? Yes, in the corner. Let me remind you, there's no profanity, no name-calling, no personal attacks, and you do have a 5-minute limit during public session as well.
I only need a minute. I'd like to clarify, I didn't say I was against drawing the $4 million. I was stating the fact that you guys did. And now, if I recall, last year you guys were boasting that you guys had so much money you didn't know what to do with it. So for you to say you're at the bare minimum, what the heck happened? Where'd it all go? So I just want to clarify, I never did say I was against drawing the $4 million. I was just stating that you guys did without question. Thank you.
Thank you. Again, is there anybody else that would like to speak at public session? Seeing no one, we will begin the meeting. Please call the roll.
His Honor the Mayor.
Here.
Counselor Walton.
Here.
Counselor Burge.
Here.
Counselor Benucci.
Here.
Counselor Walker.
Here.
Counselor Gosick.
Here.
Counselor Plunkett.
Here.
Counselor Allen.
Here.
All present.
All right, thank you very much. Just a quick reminder, next week is Labor Day, so our usual Monday meeting will be Tuesday, September 3rd. Please call Resolution 230.
Approved minutes of Common Council meeting held August 12th, 2024.
Counselor Allen, Counselor Gosick. Any comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Benucci.
Yes.
Counselor Walker.
Yes.
Counselor Gosick.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Allen.
Yes.
Counselor Walton.
Yes.
Counselor Burge.
Yes.
Resolution passes 7-0.
Please call Resolution 231.
Approve use of public space, Deborah Shalone, owner of a single-family dwelling located at 19 West 5th Street, in order to install new cobblestone pavers and patio extension.
Counselor Walton, Counselor Plunkett. Any comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Benucci.
Yes.
Counselor Walker.
Yes.
Counselor Gosick.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Allen.
Yes.
Counselor Walton.
Yes.
Counselor Burge.
Yes.
Resolution passes 7-0.
Please call Resolution 232.
Approve use of public space, Amy Nilsson, in order to host a teddy bear picnic to be held Thursday, September 5th, 2024 at Brightbeck Park.
Counselor Burge, Counselor Allen. Comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Benucci.
Yes.
Counselor Walker.
Yes.
Counselor Gosick.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Allen.
Yes.
Counselor Walton.
Yes.
Counselor Burge.
Yes.
Resolution passes 7-0.
Please call Resolution 233.
Approve use of Public Space, Alana Osa, in order to host a block party on Sunday, September 8th, 2024, on East Mohawk Street between East 5th Street and East 6th Street.
Counselor Walker, Counselor Burridge. Comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Benucci.
Yes.
Counselor Walker.
Yes.
Counselor Gosick.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Allen.
Yes.
Counselor Walton.
Yes.
Counselor Burridge.
Yes.
Resolution passes 7-0.
Call Resolution 234.
Motion to rescind resolution number 201 dated July 22nd, 2024.
Counselor Walton, Counselor Plunkett. Comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Benucci.
Yes.
Counselor Walker.
Yes.
Counselor Gosick.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Allen.
Yes.
Counselor Walton.
Yes.
Counselor Burridge.
Yes.
Resolution passes 7-0.
Call Resolution 236.
235.
235, I'm sorry.
Approve use of public space, Oswego County Opportunities, in order to host a grill and chill event on Friday, September 27th, 2024, at Brightbeck Park.
Counselor Gosick, Counselor Benucci. Comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Benucci.
Yes.
Counselor Walker.
Yes.
Counselor Gosick.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Allen.
Yes.
Counselor Walton.
Yes.
Counselor Burridge.
Yes.
Resolution passes 7-0.
Call Resolution 236.
Refer petition submitted by Stewart's Shops, owner of real property located at 193, 195, and 197 West Fifth Street, for a change of zone from a T and 2 Traditional Neighborhood 2 District to a TB Traditional Business District, to the Planning Board for an advisory opinion.
Counselor Plunkett, Counselor Benucci. Comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Benucci.
Yes.
Counselor Walker.
Yes.
Counselor Gosick.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Allen.
Yes.
Counselor Walton.
Yes.
Counselor Burridge.
Yes.
Resolution passes 7-0.
Call Resolution 237.
Approve use of special use permit for the new wireless telecommunication facility at 29 East Cayuga Street, Suite 400.
Counselor Burridge. Counselor Walton. Comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Benucci.
Yes.
Counselor Walker.
Yes.
Counselor Gosick.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Allen.
Yes.
Counselor Walton.
Yes.
Counselor Burridge.
Yes.
Resolution passes 7-0.
Call Resolution 238.
Approve extinguishment of a paper alley located adjacent to 247 East 7th Street.
Counselor Plunkett. Counselor Walton. Comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Benucci.
Yes.
Counselor Walker.
Yes.
Counselor Gosick.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Allen.
Yes.
Counselor Walton.
Yes.
Counselor Burridge.
Yes.
Resolution passes 7-0.
Please call Resolution 239.
Approve bid submitted by New York State Fence Incorporated for professional services at the Cayuga Street Sanitary Sewer, Lift Station, and Freshwater Treatment Plant.
Counselor Burridge. Counselor Walton. Comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Benucci.
Yes.
Counselor Walker.
Yes.
Counselor Gosick.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Allen.
Yes.
Counselor Walton.
Yes.
Counselor Burridge.
Yes.
Resolution passes 7-0.
Please call Resolution 240.
Adopt local law number 2 of the year 2024, a local law amending Chapter 133-6, flood damage prevention of the Code of the City of Oswego, New York.
Counselor Plunkett. Counselor Gosick. Comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Benucci.
Yes.
Counselor Walker.
Yes.
Counselor Gosick.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Allen.
Yes.
Counselor Walton.
Yes.
Counselor Burridge.
Yes.
Resolution passes 7-0.
Please call Resolution 241.
Adopt local law number 3 of the year 2024, a local law authorizing a property tax levy in excess of the limit established in General Municipal Law 3C.
Now, I understand that the councilors have several motions, or I should say several amendments. So I'd like to vote on the amendments and then circle back and vote on the proposed budget as amended.
We got to vote on this first.
Oh, my mistake, I guess. Yeah, before I adopt the budget. All right, so we need to have a motion. Councilor Burridge, Councilor Walker. Please call the roll.
Counselor Benucci.
Yes.
Counselor Walker.
Yes.
Counselor Gosick.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Allen.
Yes.
Counselor Walton.
Yes.
Counselor Burridge.
Yes.
Resolution passes 7-0.
Now, do we need to make a motion? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 motions to amend the resolution. So now we're going to go through these one at a time, correct, Counselor?
Yeah, that would be the proper order would, my opinion, under Robert's Rules of Order, you would introduce 424 and then amend it thereafter with each of the motions, and then come back to approve 424 as amended. 242, sorry. I'm a little dyslexic there.
So we have to do each one individually.
Yeah, I would introduce Resolution 242, approve proposed 2025 operating budget. And then there'd be a second, perhaps a motion and a second, but then there would be a series of amendments being offered.
Got it.
And you would vote on each of those to amend. Some may pass, some may fail. And then you would go back to 242, after all of the amendments are considered, to consider the resolution 242 as amended. Does that make sense? Yep.
Yeah, I think that does. So at this point, we're going to read 243.
I think 242 has to be introduced first.
Yes.
So read 242.
Approve proposed 2025 city operating budget and tax warrant.
Counselor Plunkett, Counselor Allen. Comments? Please call the roll. No?
Excuse me,
Now we'll do the
I'd like to amend it, sir.
All right, let's do the amendment. So we're going to go right to 243 then.
Right.
Okay. So we're going to circle back to 242 and do 243.
Motion to amend resolution number 242 regarding community development.
Counselor Walker, Counselor Walton. Comments? Please call the roll.
Council Benucci.
Wait, there's a discussion.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'd just like to tell everybody what this is. This was Family Fun Day that we took out of community development from last year.
Okay. It's noted. What was the amount?
40,000, I believe it was.
All right. I knew that, but it's always good to share that with the public. Okay, now it's your turn.
Council Benucci.
Yes.
Council Walker.
Yes.
Council Gosick.
Yes.
Council Plunkett.
Yes.
Council Allen.
Yes.
Council Walton.
Yes.
Council Burge.
Yes.
Resolution passes 7-0.
Call resolution 244.
Motion to amend resolution number 242 regarding police department equipment.
Counselor Burge, Counselor Benucci. Any comments? Please call the roll.
Again?
No, Mayor, some more comment.
I'd just like to keep the public known, this is a police vehicle that we're taking out of their budget. It was, I forget the price tag, but,
About 61,000.
yeah, $61,000.
And if I may add
Yes,
something as
Counsel.
well, is the police department, to our knowledge as well, is hoping to grant out this additional vehicle afterwards. So that was part of the decision there.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, can you call the roll now?
Council Benucci.
Yes.
Council Walker.
Yes.
Council Gosick.
Yes.
Council Plunkett.
Yes.
Council Allen.
Yes.
Council Walton.
Yes.
Council Burge.
Yes.
Resolution passes 7-0.
Call resolution 246.
Motion, 245. Motion to amend resolution number 242 regarding joint recreation account.
Counselor Gosick, Counselor Allen. Any comments? Counselor Walker.
This joint recreation account was between the city of Oswego and Oswego High School. There was an account there for the old basketball and I believe volleyball that does not happen no more, so we just closed that account.
Very good. And you remember how much that was?
5,000, I believe. Yep, 5,000.
I think it was 5,000.
$5,000.
$5,000 for the public to hear that one. Okay. All right, please call the roll.
Council Benucci.
Yes.
Council Walker.
Yes.
Council Gosick.
Yes.
Council Plunkett.
Yes.
Council Allen.
Yes.
Council Walton.
Yes.
Council Burge.
Yes.
Resolution passes 7-0.
246.
Motion to amend resolution number 242 regarding garage equipment.
Counselor Gosick, Counselor Benucci. Any comments? Counselor Walker.
This garage was, equipment is a motor pool car that we eliminated. 36,000, I believe it was.
30,000.
30?
30.
Okay, thank you.
Trust me. Yeah. Any other comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Minucci.
Yes.
Counselor Walker.
Yes.
Counselor Gosick.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Allen.
Yes.
Counselor Walton.
Yes.
Counselor Burridge.
Yes.
Resolution passes 7-0.
Resolution 247.
Motion to amend Resolution Number 242 regarding Fire Department overtime and employee benefits.
Counselor Walton, Counselor Allen. Comments? Counselor Walker.
Again, this is just fire department overtime at $50,000 we took from their overtime budget.
All right. Anybody else? Thank you. Please call the roll.
Counselor Viducci.
Yes.
Counselor Walker.
Yes.
Counselor Gosick.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Allen.
Yes.
Counselor Walton.
Yes.
Counselor Burridge.
Yes.
Resolution passes 7-0.
I believe that's the last of the amendments. Is there anything that somebody wants to take off the floor? I will give you an opportunity to do that tonight. Seeing none, I believe, according to what you said, we have to circle back to Resolution 242 to vote as amended.
As amended, correct.
All right, so we have to call a roll again, and have to vote as amended.
Counselor Vinucci.
Yes.
Counselor Walker.
Yes, as amended.
Counselor Gosick.
I'm sorry, for a second I was, could you go back to the beginning? I'm sorry, you caught me off guard when you started up, I'm sorry,
We're voting on the proposed budget as amended, the five
As
amendments
amended.
we just went through, so we're voting on the budget as amended, with those amendments that you and the councilors voted on
Is this
Monday night.
the final vote, or is this just the amend?
Final vote.
Final.
All right, I'm sorry, I was, for a minute, I guess I was not paying attention for a second, but we have the opportunity to explain our vote, or is it too late?
We're in the midst of voting. I mean, at the end, when I ask for any comments, you can vote, you can comment then.
I'm going to vote no.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes to amend.
Counselor Allen.
Yes to amend.
Counselor Walton.
Yes, as amended.
Counselor Burridge.
Yes to amend.
Resolution passes 6-1.
All right, that was the last item. Is there any other councilors that had anything else they wanted to say? Councilor Gosick.
I just wanted to explain my vote. I applaud the mayor for doing what he could do. At the same time, I think after seeing a story in the paper mentioning that we could have cut 8 positions with we have a bloated workforce. We obviously provide the services people need, all right? I mean, then when you think about it for a minute, government is here not to provide jobs, but to provide services people expect. Over the last 9 years, the money we spent, we refurbished, we restocked, we replenished almost and replaced just about every vehicle. I mean, we have all brand-new plows, equipment at the DPW to provide those services people want. So I just thought an explanation's in order because I do commend the council. I understand if the fund balance is drained, we can't offset it. I thought that was reasonable. It is the taxpayers' money, and as Gary called it, a savings account, whatever you want to call it, the fund balance. The reality is it's the people's tax money. So under the circumstances, coming off the blowback from the reassessment, with the county taxes going up, school district taxes going up, even though it seems nominal and a minimal amount, the reality is another couple $100 out of people's pockets, they're being taxed more. And people are at the break point. The economy is in ruins, okay? Ordinary people are struggling to put food on the table, to put gas in their car, to heat their homes. That's reality for the vast majority of people. So I'm just throwing out there, I think that there could have been some tougher decisions and cuts made. 55% of our budget's personnel. Barlow did it, as Gary pointed out. My father did it when he was mayor in 2000. The reality is, I'm just in good conscience, I can't vote for a tax increase. I can't afford it, and I know most of my neighbors can't either. But I do applaud the council and all their hard work, especially in particular Pete Allen for leading the charge. I'm determined to cut as much as he could out. I commend him for that and standing up for ordinary people. That's all I had to say.
All right, thank you very much. Any other councilors have anything to say tonight? If not, can I have a motion to adjourn? Councilor Vinucci, Councilor Burridge. Please call the roll.
Counselor Vinucci.
Yes.
Counselor Walker. Counselor Gosick.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Allen.
Yes.
Counselor Walton.
Yes.
Counselor Burge.
Yes.
Resolution passes 7-0.
Thank you, everyone.
What's up, sir?